Hello, all my Insta fam and new YouTube viewers who has made it to this extended pick-a-pile. If you did not come here from Instagram, this is Nadi from Lightwork2332, and this is an Ascension pick-a-pile. But in doing the first half of this video, I realized that there's a lot of twin flame energy in here as well. Of course, as you guys know, those of you on this path, the twin flame journey is it's a form of ascension, right? So what I did is that I posted the first half of the video on Instagram, and then I came here for the extended. Okay, so the first half of the video, this is pile number 1, obviously, had the Lovers card. So it says, whoa, Divine Counterpart, Chemistry, Partnership. You've got the High Priestess, and you've got the Letting Go card with the Torment card. The Ten of Swords in reverse. All right, so let's see what else. So group number 1, you've got from the, I forget the name of this deck, and I love it so much. The Paradox card. Yes. The Transition card, Activation card. The Intention. Connect, Spirituality, Meditation, and Ascension. Choosing your path, all is possible, and Woman holding a coin. Wow, so this kind of changed the energy a lot, right? Group number 1. So what I'm getting here is that for some of you, you've reached a point on your twin flame journey where you're tired of the back and forth, the roller coaster, right? You're tired of the roller coaster, and it's created like this paradox between your heart and your mind. And I mentioned that in the first half of this video on Instagram, that the ego and the spirit kind of being in a pair, I'm not quite sure how to put this in the best way. It's a paradox because your heart and your mind are at odds, right? So there's a paradox within you, right? And Spirit wants you to know that right now it is a time to choose your path and that all is possible. So whatever you choose is ultimately going to bring you closer to your highest form and closer to where you need to be. But I do sense that there is some change within this dynamic for now. I feel like my group number 1, you're being called to focus more on the material world and not just in a materialistic kind of way, but in a way of your soul, guiding your path with the light, like the Hermit card. You are finding ways to bring more abundance into your life. I feel like as the High Priestess, this may have been through a spiritual healing process where you're now helping others to heal, or maybe you're an energy reader. You've really set the intention of advancing and ascending in your spiritual practice, right? And in service to the world, right? And so maybe there is parts of this twin flame journey or this divine counterpart connection that have kind of put you in a defeated place. It's been very hurtful to the ego, right? And Spirit, like I said in the first part of the video, saying, it's time to let go of the ego here. 333 on the clock. It's time to focus on that connection to Spirit and that connection to your higher self, because ultimately your divine counterpart path and your spiritual path are one and the same. Okay, so right now this connection is going through a transition, right? This is your activation. You're going from being in internal paradox, right, to choosing a path with intention, aligned with your spiritual purpose, right? You're connecting more in the material world, okay? You're choosing yourself, and that's exactly what you should be choosing at this time, okay? And for that reason, your life is in transition, okay? And you're having to let go of some torment concerning the past, or concerning maybe your attachment, your codependency on this divine partnership for satisfaction or happiness, okay? Transitioning from an ego perspective to a perspective of oneness, right? Says the frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. Yeah, Spirit is saying you've built a lot of resistance, in terms of union and things of that sort. And so now you're focusing on yourself, and now this journey is transitioning and it's realigning, I heard. Okay, it's realigning, but it's realigning because you're investing in yourself. You're letting go of the past, you're letting go of your expectations for the future, and you're just being present, focusing on your gifts, intending to connect, and finding a way in this material world to not only help yourself, but also help others. Okay, she kind of, she's got purple, she's intuitive, and she's holding that coin, right? So I'm really getting group number one, it's a lot of feminine energy here. So likely you're either feminine or you're connecting more to your feminine energy. If you're masculine, you're letting go of things that are no longer serving you on this divine counterpart journey, and you're focusing your energy into what is bringing you abundance. And right now you're in that transition zone from one to the other in your conscious awareness. Okay, but Spirit is saying that you will be abundant. Okay, you will definitely be abundant. All is possible. This paradox within you is ending, or you're accepting where this connection is a paradox within you, right? Radical acceptance. And you're setting intentions to connect more and continue expanding. And that's what you're doing in this process, is ascending. Okay, so group number one, I hope that those messages resonated. Again, if you want to hear the first half, go ahead and go to my Instagram, lightwork2332, and the first half is there. All right, group number two. You had the Four of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of fire signs in this pile. And the Perspective card that says the bigger picture. Okay? And in the first half of the video, this is very light, new energy here for the twin flames. This definitely feels like my twinny pile, where number one could have been both twinny or divine counterpart-ish. This is definitely my twin pile. So let's see what cards have come out here. Wow. It's funny because I feel like they all kind of, it feels like different waves of the same energy, I'll be honest. From group one to group two, and then group three is just my light workers. But, all right, so group number one, Four of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, and the bigger perspective. The rest of the cards, the extended version cards here are Victory. Love it. Absolutely love it. Also, 2 + 8 is a 10. So I feel like you're culminating a cycle here, and you really are, because I feel like some of you may be moving, you're experiencing maybe a change in careers, you're inspired again. There's a feeling of new energy within your connection, and you're both seeing from the bigger picture, okay? This is very union vibes, like a renewal of the twin flame energy with this pile. So you've got the Victory card. You've got the Joy and Delight, open your heart to joy, which is that same energy. Unseen blessings, perception, luck changes, protection, Earth, authority, and self-love. Okay? So again, what I'm getting here is that this is a really fun time for the twins in this section, this wave that I'm connecting to. I'm going to take a sip of water here because I've been talking for 8 minutes. So this is a really abundant, in love kind of energy for my group number two twins. Okay, you guys have recently gone through a lot of shadow work. You're, like I said in the first half of this video on Instagram, some of you come with children, a boy in particular. The feminine has a son here. Again, I have that energy of moving homes for one or both of the counterparts. It just feels like good change. It feels like victory. Like, you have accomplished a big hump on this journey together. And there's this sense of joy and delight. And I feel like for group number two, because this resonates with my energy a lot, I feel like recently, like in the first half of 2020, you've gone through really intense cycles with them, okay? Like, you didn't even expect to be here. You're just happy to be here. And if you are, stay present in that. You've released expectation. You've released resistance. You've radically accepted where you guys are. And you're just embracing where you are now, okay? Spirit is, you're opening your heart to joy. I feel very joyful in your energy, group number two. You don't even realize or you didn't realize before all the unseen blessings and how your luck was going to change, right? You were having a really hard time, at the beginning of 2020, and you didn't even realize that you would get here. For some of you, you're not there yet, but you will be soon, and that's why you picked this pile. There are unseen blessings in this way manifesting for you, group number 2, okay? Whether you're there already, reveling in this energy, or you're about to get there and you can feel it coming. Either way, this is you. Unseen blessings, luck changes, protection, okay? Your union is protected, and you realize that now. You realize with all the advances in your counterpart and on this journey. For your activation, you've got the authority card. It says the frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. Again, the balance of the divine masculine and feminine energies has occurred here. Both counterparts feel very aligned to each other. They feel that this doesn't mean that, your union is going to look exactly how, dream unions look in the 3D. This is about a divine counterpart, a twin flame connection, and about reaching a place of wholeness within through self-love, through choosing yourself, doing the work, and now getting to the victory, okay? You've achieved within the balance of the masculine and feminine energies, right? And that's why it's manifesting in the outer for you and in your divine counterpart connection, okay? And this is your activation. You are aligning. Your energies are balancing. I just saw 11:11 on the clock. I freaking love it. This is definitely my twin flame power. If I didn't say that like 1,000 times already, here it is one more time. For those of you who are still transitioning or in the process of alchemizing the energy and shifting and bringing balance to your energies within, for those of you who are at that stage of this group that I'm tuning into here, just know that this is possible for you. Everything that I'm saying to you, even if right now it seems really impossible, it seems like so far from where you are, because I promise you that a month from now I was there, and the energy has just shifted so much, and it's beautiful, and I'm present, and life is changing, and everything is aligning, and I'm seeing my manifestations come to life. And this is what's happening for you guys within your twin flame journey as well, and in your personal life, okay? Your energy is powerful, okay, and directed and receptive and wise and loving, and you've embodied that within yourself, and that's why, now you have everything to show for it, right? Even a new phase in your twin flame connection. So congrats to you, group number 2. It doesn't matter what part of the cycle you're in. If you chose this path, then this is possible for you. See the bigger picture. Change your perspective, because this new beginning, this change, you're manifesting it. You're right there, and you don't even see the unseen blessings that are coming for you. Okay. So group number 3. If you came from Instagram, thanks for coming. In the first half of the video, if you're here just because of YouTube, check my Instagram out for the first half of this video. You had the Hierophant, the Healing card, the Consciousness card, the 2 of Pentacles, which I spoke about in the first half of the video as being, different paths open to you because you've done the healing and you've brought awareness to your journey. You've had the ego dissolution. You're ascending. You're on this new phase. You're on that level up spiritually. You're doing the work. You're out in service to the community, the spiritual community, in your own way, even by just embodying unconditional love and oneness, right? And a lot of different paths are available to you now. And I said this was my spiritual pile for those of you who missed it. And then you've got the stability card: security, grounding, strength, safety. Okay, so again, you're grounding in your physical reality, all the work that you've done. You've planted the seeds. It's not just a seed anymore. It's a tree with flowers, right? You've done the work. So let's see what else you've got here. Yes, the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, exactly. The crown, right? The connection to spirit, that is wide open for you. Group number 3. Says protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. Yes, for some of you, you connect to the angels specifically, and you'll know, and a lot of us highly spiritual people do connect to that energy. You've got tradition, ancient wisdom, lineage, past lives. Oh my gosh. I haven't looked at these cards, so how amazing is that? So here is another indication that this is my spiritual pile, in case you needed it, with the crown chakra, the Hierophant, and consciousness, the card. You know, it is part of your lineage and your soul purpose, even from past lives, to be this bearer of wisdom, this spiritual being, this, you know, in service to the community. You've got Dare to Dream. Love it. More crown chakra energy there. New path emerging. Wow, I love this energy for you guys. And fertility. So the frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, and more creative, more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to go from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. Again, group number 3, my spiritual pal, this is your level up. This is your activation. You're manifesting this level up. You're manifesting through your healing a rise in consciousness, an expansion in consciousness. And you have all these options open, all these different healing modalities, all these things you're learning about, so many things you can bring to the conscious collective with your learning, with your ascension, okay? And you're birthing so many new ways to be in service to the community, right? And you're really grounding this, okay? You're creating stability for yourself within this world, right? The spiritual worlds. And Spirit is saying, again, you've planted the seeds, you've done the work. This is, again, your path is protected because this is part of your path. You know, your crown chakra is wide open. And if it's not, and you're not feeling really connected, and you pick group number 3, then this is something that you're healing. Okay, you're healing your crown chakra. This is creating more consciousness and expansion in consciousness. This is creating the new opportunities. This is you embodying the Hierophant energy back through and via shadow work. And through that Hierophant energy, also connecting to your higher self and your guides, etc. through your crown chakra. Again, if you're having trouble connecting, or you're having trouble expressing yourself when it comes to these gifts, because I'm getting throat chakra kind of issues as I was saying that. Spirit is saying you can do this. You can voice it. Your voice needs to be heard. You know, I feel like Reiki would be really good for you guys. Like an angel Reiki kind of, or angel certified kind of Reiki healer. I feel like the angels want to help you with this. Archangel Uriel, Archangel Michael in particular, I'm getting the most. They want to offer their protection. They want to help you connect by, you know, offering this protection. Because I feel like maybe there's some interference there, some doubt, some fear that's bringing on some negativity for you. And Spirit is saying, and the angels are saying, you are protected. This is part of your path. This is part of your lineage. You know, dare to dream. Dare to bring a path that is evolved in this way. It is part of who you are, who you're meant to be. And you don't even know it, but you know, all the work you've done is creating this new path, and it's emerging. And you may have not seen a way before, but it's emerging. It's already brewing beneath the surface because you are fertile to this energy. And this is part of your path. And you will birth many babies in the, maybe actually, woke babies, right? Spiritual babies as well. Part of your journey to do that. But other than that, I feel like you're also birthing, you know, healing modalities and new ways to connect and new ways to show other people how to connect and to resonate with this ascension journey. And that's what you're fertile to, all these new ideas. So group number 3, I hope that this resonated. Sending you guys so much love. If you like this, like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll do more of these types of readings. Much love to you all. Take care.